Hello. I hope you're having an amazing day. This is Ceci from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and this is a PR to a lot of people because I have seen a lot of videos about this. This is end of the year tarot tag created, if I'm not mistaken, Chanel Days created it, and everybody started replying or doing video responses. I think, if I'm not mistaken, because my memory, you know um, I think I did it last year too, but I don't remember right now. So let's go this time. This video will be only in English. Probably doing another one in Spanish. So my most used deck of this year, it's tricky because it was like the most used until I received other decks, and but if I have to like check everything, this one wins. It's a Vision Quest. I started receiving because I started in purchasing a lot of decks, even when I said I wasn't going to purchase anymore. Then I couldn't stop because a lot of decks came out that I wanted to have. So it's not like I'm going to stop using this deck, but the thing is that I have so many amazing decks now. I mean, there are a lot of amazing decks out there, and I couldn't afford them, and well, you know how it goes. um well, this one is almost in order because I have put it in order for another video. um but yeah, I love not only the images but everything about this deck. The guidebook is really nice, even though it's like a little white book. I really ignore if there is like a big size. I would love to have a big size of this, like with more content, because find this deck amazing. But yeah, there um, I have received, I have purchased several decks that I'm trying to bond. So this one is, I set it aside for a while just to get to know these other decks, but it's it was the most used for most of the year basically. And it brings me joy because it has like summer vibes, and right now in Argentina we are in summer. So yeah, it's like something I want to continue using, obviously. And I'm going to do like also an oracle that I have, like my most used oracle this year. If you have seen any of my videos, you will know it. I love this one. Wait, I hit the box. I always say it, if you could like only keep one deck, I mean, if you had to buy only one mass market oracle, this would be it. That would be my recommendation basically. I love this deck a lot. it it helps me relax, it helps me with my anxiety, with all of me. And it's a lot. I have a lot of Cecilias here. But yeah, I love this deck a lot. It has a really nice guidebook that tells you uh, the message, but also a practice and a mantra chant, and also a, a pose, like an exercise, a yoga exercise, or a mudra, or and also a music, yeah, a song related to this. So yeah, love this one. Then the last use, the one that I haven't used a lot at all, at all, is this one. It's not like I don't want to, but what's my issue with this one? I want to use it. I want to learn about this. It's a lot. It's a lot. And the worst part of it is that, well, I'm reading it. I got to this part to 29. There's a lot of pages. But um, I think I tried to use it. And there's a lot of things that I have to learn in order for me to be able to use it, because it's basically like a new learning system, or like, do you know this deck? Do you use it? Um, and I want to learn about all of this stuff, but right now my head is like, no, I'm trying to finish the year. Don't come with me with newer information to learn. My mind is like, this is it for me. I made it this far. Don't complicate me. But maybe next year, after some relaxing time or something, I'm going to be able to bond with this one, to use it, or to part ways. One thing is, I want to learn about Rosicrucian, because in Spanish is Rosa Cruces, and my last name is Cruces. So yeah, it's like, I want to know, I want to understand if it has like anything to do with my roots. I know it's not. I don't. It's a stupid thing. I know it doesn't have to do anything with me, but I don't know. It's just a stupid thing of my side. But yeah, I haven't used it at all, and I won't be using it anytime soon. Next, the most recent. There's that thing here. Because I bought in different sales several decks, but they arrived all together in the same day, in the same time, at the same time. So let me show you. One is this one, Talisman Oracle. I just did the unboxing of this one. It's great. um I'm going to do another video pairing this deck with a lot of decks. I'm going to go dark. But yeah, I find it super interesting, and I like the part that, well, it comes with these transfer things, so that you can copy the sigil. Let me show you, or the talisman. So you have this one, and there's this is the card, and this is the talisman, or yeah, whatever, sigil, or whatever you want to call it. So I really like that part. It has talisman power. It has affirmations. I think it's really well thought, and I like that the edges are black. The backs are amazing. One of my favorite backs. Do you have this deck? So I love everything about it. I don't know why I didn't buy it before. So the other one that arrived in a super high contrast, like super different of that one, is Jokai Tarot. It's Los Carabeo deck. I'm sure you know this deck already, but it made me want to learn more about yokais. Yokais, I don't know how to pronounce it. In Argentina, we pronounce the Y super sh. I love this card. I love all about this deck. The cardstock is amazing. I love the cardstock. It's the same that Companion of Witches, and I super love it. Uh, I I don't know if I said this before in this video, but I did the unboxing of all of these decks that I'm going to show right now. It's called Mega Unboxing, but it's only in Spanish. But you can mute me. You are allowed to mute me and just watch the beautiful cards. And please, if you like my videos, subscribe, leave me a comment. Everything is appreciated. But I really love this deck. It's super beautiful. Let's go a little bit faster. Faster. And this is the box. And look at this. Ding, ding, ding. She's happy with silly things. So this is the other one. And let me tell you that it's I fell in love with this deck. This is another Los Carabeo deck. Same cardstock than Jokai and Companion of Witches, but this one has gilding. And it's it's so beautiful. Even the dark cards are, I have no words. I think, look at this lover's card. Look at this. This high priestess. It's like this deck has combined the energy of Heartscape Tarot and Monsoon Tarot and all those Tevada tarots that I cannot buy because they don't ship to Argentina. And it has combined that. I feel like I have those decks in some sort of way. It's it's super beautiful. I wish Los Carabeo would do better guidebooks, because they spend time doing this amazing artwork. And look at this Six of Swords. And I wish they put the same time into doing the guidebook to give you more context on the images. It's so beautiful. I'm a guidebook woman. I even though I can feel and I can like understand what the cards are saying me and everything, I always like to read the guidebook to know the reason behind, to see if it matches what I'm feeling. It's not. It's like, I don't know if it's being validated or what. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I really love when they put work on the guidebook. But look at this. But this deck, it's I'm in love already. I haven't used it, or I just used it today just a little bit, but I haven't interviewed it yet. I like to interview my decks when I receive them, just to understand their energy. And then another thing that came together with these other three decks is this. This is so super out of my comfort zone, but I have broken my comfort zone in the past, and it's enabled me to go for this. I'm sure you know about this deck and this book already. The guidebook that comes here is like super nothing, but the artwork and the meanings on this book, not only that it is a hardcover and it's embossed. How do you say this? I don't know how do you say this. Well, it has like layers that you can feel. I'm very tactile. I like to feel things. I like to smell the things, especially books. So this is great. And I can't wait to start working with this. It came yesterday, so I haven't done anything. I haven't read the book, but it has a lot of work on it. I wish like every deck, I think I'm going ahead of my my time here, but there is like in one of the questions there is like the deck you wish existed or something like that. We are going to touch base on that, but what I really wish existed is one book like this for every tarot deck that I have, so that I can know like most more things. I like the gossip. Spill the tea. So yeah, the process of creating, like why some things didn't make it to the cats. I know it's I want to know those things. But yeah, and I'm sure you already know this deck. See the guidebook? Nothing. And I wish this one had black borders, but I'm going to make my wish come true. I'm going to paint it black. Paint it black. So it's in order because I only did like a quick walkthrough or like quick first impressions of this one. Oh yeah, but yeah. Do you have this one? Do you have this version or the new mini one? I wanted to have this version, even though I like minis, but I felt like maybe the artwork of this deck needed to be big, not just mini. What else? Well, a deck that is not usually my style. Let's see. This one, I broke a lot of rules with this deck. First is this is the Spanish version of Tarot of Vampires from Ian Daniels. And I didn't want this version. I wanted the English version. So um, the reason why I bought this one is because I read everywhere and I saw a lot of videos saying that the guidebook was great and that you could use any deck with it, that it would be good because I it's like I didn't see the point of having vampires in a deck basically. And this edition is super awful. This box is like the worst. I had to put this organza bag here in order for me to be able to take it off. But yeah, the English version I think is out of print, so I bought this one and I etched it black. And the moment that I was doing the unboxing, I think I only did it in Spanish. I don't know what I did, but when I was doing the unboxing, I got into the world of vampires, and I bought it. It's like I'm on it. I'm all for it now. It gave me really good readings, even though it's way out of my comfort zone. It's not my style, but it's nice to change. And if you see my collection, you will see what is your style, Ceci, because you have like super eclectic. It's super eclectic. But I didn't have any vampire thing. I don't have any angels themed, uh, either tarot or oracle, and I don't know if I need to have any angels. I love this one. It's I don't know. It was like I was watching Dracula, Bram Stoker, like the one from Francis Coppola. When I was younger, I'm 42 right now. When I was younger, on my 20s, I studied film, um, uh, and photography and film analysis, a lot of things I was studying. And in one of the in art and films analysis, they made us watch that Dracula movie, and I fell in love with it, and all the characters and the dress, the costumes. It's like an amazing work of art. Even if you don't like vampires, the whole art of that movie, it's amazing. So this deck reminded me of that when I was doing the walkthrough. What else? Deck mod or bag or accessory? I struggle with this one. Um, Maybe I can say that this bag, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it correctly. I bought this deck from an Argentinian artist. I think she sells on Etsy. So here, this is the bag, and it contains this well, and I put here a lot of little things that it comes with, like a dice and a lot of elemental things. So I haven't used it yet because also I need time to study, because this is like an astrological oracle. Cielos means heaven or skies, depending. Yeah, skies maybe. So it's from Maria Julia Goyena and Cecilia Comar. It's not me, it's another Cecilia. So with this, you are going to learn about astrology. And I really ignore things about astrology. The only thing that I know is that I'm Aries, and that's it. So well, it tells you to how to do like a spread with a question, and depending on the sky that you assemble, that the cards that comes out for that questions is, well, you have your answer, right? So but I haven't had time to do it. But yeah, if I have to choose like a deck mod or something, and it comes with this, it won't be big enough. I mean, it's super big, so we won't be able to see it on screen. So it has all the houses, and it's super well done. So it's a really nice mat that you can use it for this one or for any other. But yeah, that will be the number 6. So let's see number. I splits. I forgot about the 5. Sorry. I skipped one question. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. So the number 5 is favorite pairing, and I cannot choose. You will have to excuse me here and allow me to do my thing. Because I have like a complication here. Like, you will understand because I really love all of this. I love like 99% of my collection, but these 3 are great together. And let me show you. I mean, sometimes I use only these 2, sometimes I use only these 2, and sometimes the 3 of them. But to do it faster, I will do it the 3 together. I know that right now Nicolas Bruno is doing a Kickstarter for a revisited version of this one and also for an Oracle, but right now I cannot buy it. I might buy it next year when it comes out because right now things are crazy here. So let me shuffle a little bit. I hope the camera does justice to these 3 decks. Well, to all of the decks, but you get the point, right? Um, these 3 are amazing. And I have another. Let me show you. Stay with me. I have this other one. This other pair blew my mind. I have a video of pairings of Peculiar Pathways, so go and check it out. I don't remember if I did it in English only or Spanish or both. So, but you're allowed to mute me, so you don't have to listen to me. Just watch the beautiful decks. So I really feel like they complement. They they can really work together in a good spread and everything, right? You get the point. it's hard for me to choose like a really, really, really favorite pairing having these amazing decks with me. Let me know if you have a favorite among these two. I mean, if you liked this or this one better. Let me know. Let's see what else we have here. Now we go to the number 7, and it's I'm trying to understand my handwriting, right? It's favorite deck back, and I have to go back to this one. Well, you don't need to see a lot of cards. Like, it has so many details. It's amazing. Next, great team. Great theme. Tarot das Lobas. This is a Brazilian deck. I bought it directly in Brazil. I don't know if they ship anywhere else, but this deck, the theme of this deck is the book Woman That Run with Wolves. That I also purchased it in Brazil, and I purchased it in Portuguese just to have everything in Portuguese. Um, I love the language, and I really love this deck and the stories behind it, the theme. I think is super well thought. Let me see if I can find. Ah, well, look at this one. It has some nudity. Where are you? Look at the Empress. Well, this one, it's really. I'm not going to put it much time just in case that. I don't know if YouTube gets angry about that. This one. But that Three of Swords, it's great. Like, what do we do to ourselves to fit into society? That we stop being ourselves. We are just like everybody else, to fit in. Um, well, it has like a lot of things behind, but I found it amazing. And I loved this one. This is the Ace of Coins, of Pentacles. So it's an ear, and it's a seed growing on the ear and going to the brain. So it's great. You have to be careful what you hear, what you say to yourself, what your brain hears all the time, because it can create a seed of, you know, like, I'm out of words right now, but you know the point. You know what I'm trying to say. You have to feed your ears with good things, with positive things. You have to treat yourself well. You have to, here's the site if you want to scan it and see if they sell it somewhere else. But yeah, be careful what you say to yourself, right? So I love the theme behind this deck. What else? Deck I'm in love with. like 99% of my decks. It's super hard. It's super hard to choose. I can say and mention again my newest love. We have seen this deck, so I want to make it faster. Next, deck you wish existed. And let me tell you, I wish existed this deck in a better card stock. This is, I think it's only in French. I don't think they made another version in any other language. And let me show you. Look at this. Look at this. So it's so thick that it's almost the whole deck with the guidebook. But it's like it comes with a bag. It's like one of the most beautiful decks that I have, and I'm in love with this deck too. But it's so hard to use it because it's so stick stick is the word, thick. It's so beautiful, it's so sweet, it's so, I'm actually I have printed a version of this in my home for my use, and I use that more often than this one because I kind of shuffle this deck even hand over hand. It's, I understand that I don't have a good hand-eye coordination, but regardless, it's super thick, and I have to open my hands super big that it makes me, it gives me pain here. But yeah, this is the deck I wish existed in a better cardstock. I don't remember if anybody else on the videos mentioned it, and I don't even remember if I said this last year. Next, a card to describe 2024. This year was crazy. This year had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things, a lot of, last year was super down. Last year I was hit super bad with a lot of things. I'm not going to get into that. But this year was yeah, it was crazy. It was all up and down, and I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna show it to you with this one. I left it here. So I love this deck. I might not agree with a few of the representations of the characters that were chosen for some of the tarot cards, but okay. I mean, this guy did an amazing job, and this is the card that represents my year. It's delirium, and it goes up and down, and it has it has been crazy. It's not, it hasn't stopped, it hasn't, the year hasn't finished, and I'm still trying to figure out and to solve a few things. So I'm still on this. But let me share to you a little bit of this deck. So the minors are not colored. the core cards are, but the majors are all colored. And it has a great cardstock. Now that I'm touching it, it's it's a little bit similar to this one. Yep, but it has these things, these layers here, because this is not linen, but it's a super great cardstock. But well, this was about the card to sum up the year, so that's it. The Wheel of Fortune will be that. And then I have to show or say a tarot practice reflection. And my reflection is that I don't use tarot to decide things or to see, oh, what's going to happen with this, with that. I don't use it on like daily basis to decide things. I use it as a therapist. I use it as like help figuring out things or trying to find or to see things in a different way, or yeah, or trying to see the other side of the story, or what I'm not seeing. Not, I don't do it to forecast. I don't know how to say it, but I think you understand what I mean. And I don't read to anybody, I just read to myself, maybe to a few like close friends or family, but not that much. I just find like it's my practice, it's my moment, it's my hobby. I don't want it to be like I need it to be me. I, I'm super selfish with that. I need it. I need this for myself. Maybe someday I will be able to get out of that self-imposed block, and I will be able to read for somebody without fearing the consequences, without saying, if if I pull a card that the other person gets scared or anything, it's like I will feel guilty. I don't know how to explain. That's why I fear of reading to somebody else. Even when it's somebody that I I don't know, it's like I feel like they might think that I'm saying the things. How to explain that? It's not that the cards that they pull are saying that, but I'm saying those things to them. I don't know. Well, let's get out of that. So yeah, my my tarot practice is super private, and it helps me, and I really would like to help somebody in the future. But I feel like um I need to learn more and have more. mm, I don't know the word that I'm looking for. I don't even know the word in Spanish. But yeah. Yeah. Uh, and then pull a card for next year. And I'm going to use this one. Let's have fun. I put this so that I can remove this. So it's Rainbow Brain School. So let's have a card for next year. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. What's going to come out. Ah. I love this deck. It has this hollow. A card for next year. Good night. Also, you didn't get enough done today. So it's the number 24. Let's see what it says. If you wish there were more hours in the day, then you must enjoy what you do. With a job, you're always waiting for the clock to run out. With a career, there's never enough time in a day. Get some rest. The sun will be back at the same time tomorrow. Okay. Did you get it, Ceci? If you didn't do it, you will have another chance tomorrow. Let's give it a rest. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked the video. Feel free to send me a message to leave me in the comments. And if you have any advice for me and my blog of reading to others, it would be super appreciated. Have an amazing day. See you soon. Bye bye.